What's wrong with you? This is what psychologists used to ask whenever they see a patient. Until the 1950s, when Abraham Maslow came along and he said, we need to stop treating people as a bag of symptoms. Instead, we have to start focusing on what are the positive attributes of a person. And in the 1950s, Abraham Maslow wrote a book called Motivation and Personality, in which he described Maslow's hierarchy of needs. What are the needs of every human being that they are born with? These innate needs are at 5 levels, starting with the most foundational ones called physiological needs, which is roti, kapda, or makan, food, clothing, and shelter, followed by security, and then social, self-esteem, and self-actualization. Basically, what he did was bring in a fresh perspective of identifying what are the needs and what drives people, why do they behave a certain way. This was a fresh perspective that Maslow brought in. And similarly, in history, you can find all sorts of examples, such as Copernicus in the 16th century when he brought in the heliocentric model of the solar system, challenging the status quo. At our club, we have a certain way of doing things. And if you like it, then you can continue to be a club member. But if you do not like it, or if you feel that things can improve here, if at least only a bit slightly, then you can be a club officer. I'm sure that if you want to find excuses, you can find many such excuses of not being a club officer. But if there is a need that you have, only one reason is good enough. And if for some reason you do not feel that you can be a club officer, then the least you can do is come into the club meeting tomorrow and vote, because it is not just your duty, it is also your right to vote and find out who your next set of club officers will be. So this is Sudhish Nair, and so far still the current club president of Infosys Toastmasters Bangalore, signing off until next time.